Welcome to They Came Out on Wednesday. My name is McKinley, and in this vid, I'm going to tell you about my 3 favorite reads of the week and my favorite cover of the week for the week of Wednesday, June 15th. But before we do that, I want to thank you for clicking on this video because I know you got so many other boxes to choose from, and I really appreciate that you clicked on this box right here. Now that we got the sappy stuff out of the way, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and also follow me, support me on my Patreon. That's patreon.com/ I don't care. Just kidding. I don't have a Patreon. In any case, let's get on with the video. I'm going to tell you about my 3 favorite reads of the week and my favorite cover of the week. And we're going to start off, as you know, by showing you the haul, because we can't talk about that stuff if you don't know what I got. So let me show you what I got. Sublime reference. And you know, I start off with Marvel, DC, Image, and then I show you the real indies. So let's start off with Marvel. And I got Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. That ends the Marvel haul. So let's get straight to DC. And I've got, Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country. Tiny Onions paycheck. Also, Batgirls. And rounding out the DC haul is the Tim Drake special. Now let's move on to Image. Oh, wait, I gotta say, this Tim Drake special is pretty, it's a little square bound there. Swank. Now let's move on to Image. And we've got King Spawn, Slumber, and rounding out the Image haul is Seven Sons. Seven Sons. Now let me show you the real indies that I got. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer. This is issue 1, second printing. And this is on Opus or Incendium. Opus or Incendium, something like that. Myths, Monsters, Metal. All right. On Boom, Grimm, Vault, West of Sundown, and rounding out the indie haul on Aftershock is Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside. So that was the haul. If there was anything I missed this week, let me know in the comments below, just in case I need to pick it up sometime. Now let's talk about my favorite cover of the week. In case you hadn't noticed, last week's video was a week late, and then this week's video is already a few days late. So as you can imagine, I'm a little bit behind, which is my way of leading up to an apology to all my friends out there who may be watching that make videos. And I'm sorry I have not gotten to any of them yet. I've just been really behind on life, to be honest with you. And I'm hanging in there. As you can tell, my videos have been late and my video watching has been late. And I'll catch up on your guys' videos as soon as I can. I'm really trying to kick my butt back into being on the more positive tip rather than being such a downer. So with that being said, now let's talk about my 3 favorite reads of the week. And before we do that, we're going to talk about my favorite cover of the week. I really enjoyed Ryan Stegman's cover for Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. I also really liked Javi Fernandez's cover for King Spawn. This is after a Greg Capullo cover, I guess. I don't know it off the top of my head, though. So I probably don't even know it on the bottom of my head. But those 2 covers, as much as I liked them, not my cover of the week. Because you guys know me. You know I love old retro-looking anything, old stuff in general. So West of Sundown is my cover of the week because I just loved the artwork on this. I thought it was awesome. This isn't the first time that they've done this movie style. It might even be an homage to a particular movie that I don't know because I don't know my Westerns or just, I mean, I couldn't recognize it if it is any sort of movie, regardless of the genre. So this is my cover of the week. Let me know what your cover of the week was in the comments below. Now let's talk about my 3 favorite reads of the week. Coming in at number 3 is a book that I didn't think I'd even be reading. This wasn't originally on my pull list, but I saw the cover, so I had to buy it, and I wasn't disappointed. It's a vampire story, and I don't even really care about vampire stories or vampires for that matter. So it's not a book that I would see myself reading, but I'll be honest with you. West of Sundown has got me kind of hooked. It's a good story, and the artwork is pretty decent. You know, not super fantastic or, oh my golly, this is the best thing ever. But it's enjoyable, and I'll be honest with you, enough has happened in the first 3 issues that I'm interested in seeing what happens in the next issue. And I kind of want to see how it ends. Hopefully this doesn't stretch out for more than 5 issues. We're at 3 right now, and I think 5 would be a good amount. That's just me. I've enjoyed West of Sundown, but I don't think I could see it going longer than 5 issues. We'll see how they feel about it, though, because it might be a 12 issue. Who knows? In any case, it was my 3rd favorite read of the week. I did enjoy it, and it's a page turner, well written, good art, and I'm kind of hooked. I want to see what happens next, even though I don't care about vampires or vampire stories. So that was my 3rd favorite read of the week. Now let's move on to my 2nd favorite read of the week. And coming in at number 2, Grimm. Grimm. This is a book that I had no idea what it was going to be about. And it is another one of those where I don't think I would have probably got it if I'd known that it was going to be about a Reaper or a Grim Reaper and her struggles with her job, I guess. It's kind of, I don't want to give away too much, but she is a Reaper that had a problem with bringing somebody back, and now it's coming to kind of bite her in the butt. Not literally, but it has made for an interesting story, and I do like Stephanie Phillips's writing. I got to be honest with you too. This book kind of kicked it out for me, because not only was there a reference to, because they're in a record store and so there's music playing, but they got the Doors, The End, and the Doors are like, probably, I mean, oh my golly. I really like the Doors a lot. But they also had a Bikini Kill reference, Rebel Girl, which I guess is kind of a popular song now because I heard it in, what is it, Doom Patrol or something? I was watching some DC TV show and on HBO, and they were playing Bikini Kill, and just flipped me out because, I mean, I remember when that song came out. I mean, it's a catchy song, but I never thought it would be in a TV show or something like that, because it's the same thing with like Crazy Train by Ozzy. I mean, when that song came out, it was so dangerous. Just like Bikini Kill's Rebel Girl. That song was dangerous as heck when it came out. And you would never think that it's something that's on the that you hear on the TV. This is like hardcore stuff, but no, it's on the TV. And Crazy Train, it's in commercials. In any case, we're not here to talk about songs. We're here to talk about why Grimm knocked me off my feet and made my number 2 favorite read of the week. Not only was it those 2 musical references, there was also, because they're in a record store, and you could see the original version of The Strokes, Is This It? Which might just be the Australian only. I forget now, it's been so long, but the first Strokes record, they have it in the record shelves, which was rad for me because I also really like the Strokes a lot. So besides the musical references, Grimm was a good read and very enjoyable. So that is why it was my second favorite read of the week. I really like Stephanie Phillips' writing. She was the one who was doing Harley Quinn. I think she's still doing Harley Quinn, not she was the one. She's the person that does Harley Quinn, and that's one of Harley Quinn and Batgirls are two of my very guilty pleasures. But I like her writing, so what can I say? She keeps me hooked, and I'm hooked onto Grimm. That's for sure. Coming in at number 1 for my favorite read of the week is a book that shouldn't surprise you if you saw the haul. I have been with Slumber since issue 1, and this issue did not disappoint. This is the 4th issue, and it's just as good as the first issue was. It's got action for the kind of action that it is, because it's not like one of those, it's not a cape book, and it's not like action, but there's stuff going on. And it's funny. This book is also well written. It's funny. It's got those clever, like witty kind of writing in it that I think there were at least 2 times where I literally did laugh out loud, because I wasn't expecting to laugh. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, and there was some humor in there that really did make me laugh out loud, literally. And I just had a blast reading this book. The artwork is great. I like the artwork, and I like the writing. So my favorite read of the week was Slumber. Hopefully this is another one that doesn't go on for too long, because I think 5 issues would pretty much do it. Like, I think we're ready to wrap this whole thing up right now. Maybe 6 if we're stretching it. So we'll see. But I have enjoyed every single issue so far, and this issue did not disappoint. If you have missed this book, I highly suggest picking it up when it comes out in trade, because I think the artwork is just great to look at. And like I said, the writing is clever, witty, and I've been enjoying it, and I think you probably will too. So that was my favorite read of the week. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below. I really appreciate you watching and making it all the way to the end of this video. You have no idea how much that means to me. So I'm going to end this video the way I end all my videos, by saying peace, love, Bunny, and Bear.